Hi, this is Brandon from Watches on You. Today we're taking a look at the G-Shock GA2000. Now, first I want to remind you that we're here at Continental Diamond in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. I'll be dropping a link in the description to their website if you want to inquire about purchasing this piece. An additional reminder I'd like to make is that I currently have a Kickstarter campaign, which will be linked in the description, for a watch that I personally designed. This is the Hoagland & Sons Mark I chronograph. Now, it's a mecha quartz movement, so you get the accuracy of a quartz movement with the feel and functionality of a mechanical watch. So as you can see, when you press the top pusher, it has a smooth seconds hand, and when you reset, it just flies back to 12 o'clock, as opposed to kind of moving around the dial slowly like a typical quartz watch would. You get a tachymeter scale on the dial for speed calculations, as well as world time scale and unit conversion scale on the case back. I really wanted to make this watch as useful as possible for traveling, at an affordable price. So this watch is available for $149 on Kickstarter, or it will be available after the Kickstarter campaign for $249 online. So it does behoove you to purchase the watch early. So definitely check that out in the description. We're about halfway funded, and we have until October 14th to fund the project. So thank you for checking this out. Now let's move on to the G-Shock GA2000 1A9. Now this watch is one of the kind of more affordable G-Shock models. It actually incorporates a lot of very useful features though, and kind of shows the innovation that G-Shock has gone through in recent years when compared to their older models. And specifically, this relates to the case itself, which is actually carbon fiber reinforced, and it actually has a variety of new features that make this watch a little bit more customizable. So as you can see, you have these nice replaceable straps that actually can become flat against the table. G-Shocks of old typically would have straps that could only really kind of curve to this amount, but they really wanted to make it, I think, as comfortable as possible and as customizable as possible, so you can actually lay the straps flat. So that's a really useful feature of this piece. But getting into the other features of this piece, you can see that there are a variety of different modes that the watch can be under. So right now it's just the standard time mode. And then you can move it to a world time mode, so you have all the time zones in the world, stopwatch, timer, and alarm. So there's several different modes that this watch can be under, and it's actually a really useful and kind of easy to use watch. Some of G-Shock's models can be fairly complex, but this one I found within minutes of kind of picking it up, it's fairly easy to use, and it's actually really affordable as well. The retail price is only $130, and it's for one of the toughest watches on the planet. That's really worth it. One thing that is lacking, however, when compared to other G-Shock models, is the fact that it does not have a compass or a running seconds hand. Now obviously it has a running seconds at 6 o'clock here, but it does not have that compass kind of seconds hand where you can turn the seconds hand into a compass feature that I really like in a lot of higher end G-Shock models. For example, what I mean by that is this watch, you are able to hit this compass button and the seconds hand itself will become a compass. So if I can get it back to the standard mode here, there, so now it's in compass mode, and you can see that second hand moves around the dial. So this watch is lacking that, but this watch is around $350, whereas again this is only $130 retail, so that is just one feature you're gonna have to go without. But overall, the form factor of this piece is really nice. It's got a 51.2 millimeter diameter, which is large obviously by most wristwatch standards, but by G-Shock standards that's kind of middle of the road. It's not their largest size. So now I'll try the watch on for a wrist shot. So the 50 millimeter case, it actually isn't that bad on the wrist. It probably wears more like a 46 or something like that. But again, it's such a sporty watch. You're not really gonna, you're obviously not gonna wear this with a suit, so it doesn't need to really be elegant. It's just a tough watch, so that size is more than justified in my opinion. I have about a 6.5 inch wrist in circumference just for comparison purposes. Again, if you're interested in purchasing this watch, check out the link in the description to Continental Diamond, where this watch is available on sale. They have several other G-Shock models available, as they're an authorized retailer of G-Shock. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and also check out the Kickstarter campaign for the watch that I designed. Thanks for watching.